Well, yesterday's update, we mentioned that the market futures yesterday, before the market opened, were up slightly. Well, that didn't last long. The market turned hard down, ended up 879 points on the Dow, down. Today's fall was a little more brutal, more widespread. Where the day before we saw a flight to currency, which would be what we call flight to safety, money rushing into gold and bonds and some other things that traditionally go up when the market goes down. Gold and silver sold off hard today. Some of the other safe havens sold out hard today. Treasuries again spiked. That is a flight to safety asset. And the yields again dropped to another almost historic low on treasuries. Remember, when people buy debt, such as treasuries, it means the demand is high, and therefore the yield the treasuries have to pay are going to be less. So when treasuries have a high demand, which they did today again for the second day, the yield's dropping now to historic lows again. So today's sell-off was a repeat. Of course, yesterday's was 1,031 on the Dow, and now today's was 879. What prompted today is obviously coronavirus, but the World Health Organization came out, CDC in the United States came out and said it's not if the coronavirus gets here, but when. And we have 57 cases in the United States, and they're talking about preparing for a pandemic. Some of the things that happened today: corona cases now in the world, 81,000, deaths 2,700 roughly, and some news out today. Some new countries have it. We're now at 44 countries that are sprouting this deadly coronavirus. The virus is a 2.9 to 3.3% kill rate. So 44 countries now have this virus. Some of the latest updates that came out today, the 25th, is one new death in South Korea, 406 new cases in China, 52 new deaths in China, another death on the Diamond Princess, the quarantine cruise ship, 2 new cases in Italy, and 60 new cases in South Korea. So obviously, this virus doesn't seem to be going away anytime quick. The good news, as it was yesterday, is the number of new cases overall is not climbing as fast as it did, but we're seeing it pop up everywhere. So it is concerning. As I said yesterday, this is not a market to be fooling around in. I would not be adding any new money, in my opinion. I think the last couple of updates and the radio show that I do and the newsletter that I do said that the market was not fully pricing in the possibilities of this virus, and I think people are beginning to realize that maybe they should. So we're going to watch it with gold and silver selling off and some of these other safe havens selling off. There was a little place to hide today. As mentioned before, we went market neutral about 3 weeks ago on the portfolios that I manage, and yesterday they were flat, and today they actually moved down more, a little bit more today. Not for someone that hadn't sold anything, I'm sure they got brutalized, but we didn't see that type of brutalization, obviously, because we're a little bit lighter in securities, actually a lot lighter. Okay, so I'm watching the market so you don't have to, and we'll see. Like I said yesterday, it's going to be an interesting week. Don't be playing around trying to catch a knife here. It's not recommended. This thing could go a lot farther. I do not know. No one can forecast or prognosticate market movements at any time, and I can't either. And this is not an offer to buy or a recommendation to sell or buy securities for your portfolio. I'm just saying, in my opinion, there may be more coming. We'll see. YouTube channel is Marc Cuniberti. Thanks for watching.